Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Westeros Total War, Fire and Blood, House Targaryen, and we're, thankfully the Tyrells, we've turned ahead as usual, but thankfully the Tyrells they've gone around somehow. Actually, not quite sure how the fuck they did that. Actually, there's a crossing there, I think, which kind of makes that bridge a bit obsolete, really. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how the fuck they got around like that. Did they, I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention when they moved, but yeah, somehow they've moved from there and got around. Or perhaps they've just come up from the northern sector of the Reach, I don't know. But anyway, we need to take Cider Hall. Hopefully, it'll resolve. It's sort of 50-50. Hoping that... Ooh, damn. Wow. The sign of things to come, perhaps. My good luck. Well, that, or that's my luck for like the next... Fucking... for the next entire campaign kind of thing. I've moved forward over here, put a fort there so that the Tyrells can't get through. I've rallied troops from all these places that we've been recruiting in. Building a fleet in King's Landing. Dany is still at So's Hall. Horn, whatever the hell you want to call it. And Khal Drogo is moving down there. The Darys dealt with the Arryns for me, so I didn't have to worry about them. Yeah. We're not going to move, attack him, because it's a lot better if they attack us, rather than the other way around.
Yes, Lord.
Uh-oh.
I have failed you, my king.
That explains where the other Tyrells were. I was going to put a fort there and block them off, but apparently not.
An order.
Okay, anyway, we will end the turn, but we'll save first, just in case. I've deleted all the string files and done that little thing that on the form suggests where you do a custom battle and then it, for some reason, stops the crashes for a bit. I don't know. I think it's only a temporary solution, to be honest, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Hopefully, it won't crash. And hopefully, these Tyrells will attack me on the bridge, which is what they're about to do. Hopefully, we have enough troops to hold them at bay on the other side of the bridge. There's a lot of hopefullys in this kind of fucking thing.
Units, await my order.
But no, I do want to complete this series if we can, I mean. It's only if it really starts to piss me off that I'll sort of call it a day.
Units, march! Units, march! Units, march! March! Units, march! Units, march! Units, march! Units, march! Units, march! Units, march!
And I want him just back to that, too.
Units, group together! March! Units, march! March! Onward! Heavy infantry! Forward! Heavy infantry! Advance! 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 Heavy infantry! Move on! Onward! Forward! Onward!
Come on, what the fuck's the problem, dude? Get into the position that I want you to go in. Thank you.
Advance! Units! Units! Defend position! March! Move out! Bows! Forward! 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 Advance! Advance!
We want them as close as possible to begin with, just so they can shoot them the second they get on the bridge. Now, the cavalry will play an important role of keeping the lines in check.
Forward! March! Onward!
Okay, that should be about it, really.
Longbows! Longbows! Stand and fight, men!
Just need to wait for the Tyrells to come to me. Can you give me a second, guys? I'll shut the door so you can't see those dogs barking in the damn background. Bad puppy. Bad puppy. Bad. In the back. Ooh, he dead. They are coming, right? Yep, slowly marching to their deaths. To be honest, guys, save your ammo for the giant hordes of enemies that are about to approach.
We are under attack! We're under attack!
Hopefully, wipe out as many of them as we can. This is where I really need the archers from the Third Age campaign.
Attack! Attack! Run! Heavy infantry! Forward! Quickly! Heavy infantry!
Close in the box as much as we can.
Move on! Go, go, go! Heavy infantry! Mark, double time! Mark, quickly! Heavy infantry! Above! Move, move! Attack! Attack!
They should slowly get ripped to shreds by our guys. Oh look, I was wondering where the rest of the Tyrells were.
Heavy infantry! Move forward! Move out! Run!
Just gonna send these guys to the left-hand side. It's a bit weaker than the rest of them.
Attack! Attack! Quickly! Move, move!
There you go. Send this guy in after the general, who's pushing back our flank a bit too much for my liking. Pull back our archers just a little. Alright, we need to secure the left flank a bit. Deal with these stragglers that are breaking through. Yeah, you do a little bit more damage if you shoot at the giant Tyrell bundle that we got over here, mate. Sending our cavalry to push him back a little. Squish in the flanks a little, pull them in. There he is, stuck in the middle of, right in the middle.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Getting a few Tyrells and a few of our troops actually with those fire arrows, but
General flees like the coward he is. Strike hard. Our men have.
there you guys are, General.
The enemy general.
At least one of them.
Guard
The other
him
one's
there,
running for it, I
so
think.
he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Okay, turn off free for all because free wheel. I mean, because they're just gonna help the shit out of our guys if we're not careful. Now across the bridge quickly with our cavalry to wipe out the rest of these. Cause them to run like bitches.
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
With all haste! Attack quickly!
Do these guys have a general in their unit, or are they just the leftovers of that last guy? Yeah, they are leftovers. Now pretty much we just run down the remainder of the forces. The more we kill, the less of them end up at Highgarden. We killed Willis, the Lord of Highgarden. I don't think we killed Loras, did we? He ran for it, so I'm pretty sure Loras might be the Lord of Highgarden now. There you go, just run down the remainder of them. Which isn't a lot, really. There's this one guy on the beach, which is about to get fucking steamrolled by cavalry. Kadoosh! Yeah.
By the Lord, our foe
And he's
is
dead.
utterly vanquished.
Heroic victory.
Let all who remember
There's been a lot of
this
those on
day
bridges recently.
remember it as a day of our
They're quite easy to win, to be honest. Don't work so well on hot seats because you can't control your armies.
Hiding if we must.
Oh, looky, looky, looky. It's Willis, the Lord of Highgarden. Not anymore, it isn't.
Your enemies lie dead before me, my king!
Oop, one of their armies just rebelled. It's probably because whoever their new faction leader is isn't particularly good of a much good of a leader, to be honest. I forgot to save. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Do not leave anything.
Lord of Highgarden is dead.
Raise the fort.
But the Tyrells have a very big family tree, so we don't have to.
Be obeyed!
We won't get off as easily as we usually do. We're just killing off all their generals, and that's that kind of thing.
They deserved nothing less than death! Their doom has befallen them! I have taken...
My king. Forward. Making camp.
I will make them fear you! Your will shall be obeyed! We march! We shall not relent, ever! We shall make this place hell to take, my lord! I will make them fear you! I dare them to try and take this fort! Your will shall be obeyed!
My lord.
You should fear us coming, my enemy!
Yeah, the Tyrells have to siege
Their
that stuff in
fate
order to
is
get
sealed,
past.
my lord! They are besieged! Yes.
Yes. My lord. Orders, my king.
Your will, mon roi.
My king,
Orders, my king.
we go no further this day, my lord. An order!
There you go. He's got his name on the map.
My king.
Come to
So they got two heroic victories, both on bridges in the Reach.
Yes.
We shall not relent, ever!
Orders, my king. Yes.
Your will shall be obeyed. We shall not relent, ever! We march! Excellent.
Talk is cheap.
Come! An order!
My lord.
My lord.
We will not surrender these waters easily.
Where to? Set sail.
Got some decent sized ships
Your
over there.
will shall be obeyed. Move out!
Anyway, we will lay
Leave
siege
your
to
mercy
Stannis'
behind
final
them.
fortification
We shall show them none.
in the mainland.
Once we breach the walls, they are
After that, he's just got his castle
Their walls now,
down in
my
the south, with Hightower protecting him, which is quite a powerful ally. He's done quite well to get their allegiance. Really, stole my idea. That's what I was going to do. We don't want to move Dany just yet. The reason being that once we've taken the Reach, we can move on the Westerlands together with all of our forces. Newt and Martell assassin. I see Viserys getting assassinated mysteriously in the future. But yeah, these forts will stop that Tyrell army and any others from showing up at the last second to try and get me. Anyway, we will save the game and go to the next turn. What is it with the Arryns and landing on Dragonstone? They really like doing that. Once Stannis is dealt with, we can move Khal Drogo into the Vale. Okay.
Yes. An order.
Orders, my lord. Orders, my king. Orders, my king. Command me. Of course. Forming one force.
What is with the lag?
Yes.
There you go.
Your will, sire.
Your Majesty.
Men, march! Combining troops.
We shall not relent, ever!
Orders, my lord.
Orders.
Move out. Joining forces.
An order. Yes.
Yeah, send him back to Cider Hall, and then he can
Yes.
group up with this group of reinforcements
Forward.
here. Yeah, see, they must have... Yeah, look, they can cross that little bit there, which is how they're getting across. Sneaky little buggers.
I will defeat you honorably, my word.
I will make them fear you.
God will see justice served in our battles.
Just wondering what the chances are of him actually attacking Viserys. Can't go left. The game hasn't frozen, but it is lagging really badly. Can't move. It's moving when it's not moving. Go! Yeah. I'd prefer the game to crash rather than doing this, because I can't do anything. It's moving, but the fucking frame rate is dropped to like 0. Which pretty much means it's not fucking doing anything, it's frozen. Let's just try this. If we can save and then load the save, shouldn't have a fucking problem. It's fucking problem after problem after problem with this fucking mod, it is. If I wasn't recording, it wouldn't be too much of a deal, really. If the game crashes, you just have to reload it. But if you're recording, it's just a bit more of a fucking pain in the ass. And it's doing this because Fraps is loaded. Well, lag like this fucking makes me tired and annoyed. Ugh. Game save, successful. Now you just have to go back on the menu and fucking... Are you, like, done now, or are you still lagging all over the place? It's gone back up to 10, so... It's, like, bearable lag now. There you go, look. It's fixed itself. It's fixed itself. Back up to, like, 60 FPS kind of thing. Thank you, game. Oh, crap. Just as I found the game, it decides to...
My lord.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, do we try to auto-resolve the Highgarden battle, or... Screw it. Ah! Fine. I'll fight the Highgarden. You're making me fight battles on the bloody map, you douches. That wasn't the siege mechanic. That was just me being lazy. I'm just worried about that second Tyrell army maybe attacking me. I assume that it will. Usually does. Actually, to be honest, I'm really fucking worried about doing any battles with this kind of lag.
Come face me.
Especially a siege battle would be horrible. So we'll,
Yes.
we'll withdraw and then build some troops, because there's no way we can fit a battle into the last couple of minutes of this. And if they want to attack me, then we'll have a better chance fighting them on the field on a defensive position than in a castle, so it's not too big of a deal. We'll just repair some of the damage that we've caused the land, which is quite considerable. Mormont's stuck in there for now. He'll have to do, because I can't afford to separate my forces too much at this point. Danny's cut off enough as it is. If the Lannisters decided to attack, we'd be in for a little bit of a ride. But yeah, once, what's the plan anyway? Once, yeah, unless of course I get attacked by that Stannis fleet and annihilated, which I probably will. Yeah, once this Stannis force here is dealt with, we'll give it to Darry, and then we'll move into the Vale and do as much damage as we can on that front. This Lannister army's been sitting here for ages, doing practically nothing. You just know that's fully garrisoned, or not. I don't know, because the Tullys are still alive, which is surprising to me. Well, actually, what's surprising, beyond all things, is the fact that we've only done 40 turns in the course of, like, 11 parts to the fucking series. So that's quite considerable, actually. I suppose we may as well save, do the turn, and see what the Tyrells do next.
I will make them fear you.
Oh, no, he's fucking off, and so is he as well. They're heading towards the lightly defended castles that I've got, but... But no, it's the only two complaints you can pretty much do for this sub-mod. One minor little fucking complaint that I have, which is pretty much the only one, other than the crashes, is the map. It needs to be a bit better, because you can't zoom in, probably, for a start. So you can't really see. And it's kind of hard to tell who has what areas on the little map. In the bottom left-hand corner. It's just because all the territories are fucking tiny. You can't bloody see anything. I don't know how the hell the change that'll do go around doing that. So it might be harder than I think it is. Usually is, when it comes to modding. Shit's harder than you think it is, usually. Why don't the free folk love me?
An order.
There you go, do that, and put this douchebag inside that
Orders,
fort,
my
which
king.
then gives them an extra bit of defensive
Orders, my
to
lord.
attack later on.
Yes. We shall make this place hell to take, my king. Yes.
Men, march!
You are lazy. Come here if you have.
I really want to give this army to Mormont because he's my
Yes.
one of my best generals.
Move out!
Your will, my king.
Orders, my king.
The forts are really handy. Sneaky little fucking way of doing things, just so it stops the enemy from getting to you as fast as they usually would. But I'm pretty sure our next turn, once again, take out the Tyrells so we don't have to deal with that army. And then move over to Night Song and take that, while we take Highgarden in the next path as well. This army here will be given to Mormont, and this guy will join up with Mormont's old army, and there's some guys from here as well, and connect another army. He'll stay in there and push further north into the Reach, while we push further south into the Reach. If I can, I'll destroy Stannis and try to get an alliance with Hightower.
Offer a treaty or be gone.
For turning against me, they won't get Highgarden, but at the very least, they get to live. So yeah, that's all for now. Anyway, we've reached the 30-minute mark. I would have put in that battle against the Tyrell army here, but we didn't have enough time, so, you know.
The enemy.
Thankfully, the Tyrells didn't attack me outside Highgarden, because we wouldn't have time for that either, so that's kind of the thing. I'm still not entirely sure who's in charge of the Reach. My guess is Loras Tyrell. We've killed Willis, Garland, Mace, so, you know. Who knows, really? Anyway, guys, that's all for now. Annotation top right-hand side. I will see you there. Soul out.